That's funny. Wishing you come scraping in the way you did before. It says I have 4 people watching me. Oh, look. Wait, who commented? Who's that? Hi, Lisa. Hi. I am about to trace this piece because it's going to be in my book, but it's going to be in my book a little different than what I originally intended. I also am transferring any of the stuff I've got working on that I'm doing to a hard card paper, sketch paper I have. Super thick. It's probably the heaviest sketch paper I have. It's almost like cardstock. But I'm switching this piece to that kind of paper because I'm going to paint these. And the paper ones I do on regular paper are just fine, really. I know how to manipulate them, but I want them to be harder. I'm like, I hope you guys can see this okay. Like, it is, art over a light box. I'm basically tracing my own artwork, so. The other reason I'm doing this first is because I have so many pieces conceived. I sat down with this book, the one I'm working on, and I went through it page by page, and I sketched super, super rudimentary, elementary sketches on each page and did kind of a visual story of where I'm going to go with the artwork for this book. And so that was exciting, but then I sat down and I thought, I need to finish the stuff I have that I haven't finished. Because I totally am fine. Like, I think it's absolutely okay to interrupt, one project to do another. I think that's perfectly fine. And I have got to remember to keep a fucking ruler next to me. I mean, this is twice now I've done this where I'm like, wait a minute, I need a ruler. I need a ruler for what I'm doing today. That's okay. I will make do without giving up. I don't feel like it. I'm being super fucking lazy. I don't know who my one viewer is, but I have to get up. literally drive me crazy. It's like the smallest, tiniest living space for me. One person, which is fine. I don't need a lot of space. But sometimes finding anything is like a fucking game of Tetris. Or organizing anything is like a game of Tetris in my room. So it can be a little annoying. It can be a little annoying. I put the ruler away, and then of course I'm like, oh, sometimes my own cleanliness and organization fucks me. But that's okay. I was inconvenienced for 3 seconds. I had to get out of bed. Oh shit. God forbid, right? I'm sitting here bitching about having to get up out of a warm, comfy, cushy California cave to go get a ruler. I'm like actually complaining. Hi, I love whoever's there. Thank you for tuning in. I am transferring this piece to a harder stock of my sketch paper because I'm going to paint these. Originally, I wasn't going to. I was going to try to leave these in just kind of a black and white sketch type of thing. But I've made leaps and bounds, and since I started this whole illustrating my poetry world, and so I have decided that I'm going to paint this piece. And so rather than try to re-sketch the whole thing, I am tracing my own work onto better paper. And then the original sketch behind it, I think I'll either save it as a gift or sell it if someone wanted it. I'll end up with 2 original sketch pieces. Of course, this one I'm doing right now will end up being painted. I also have to try to get as caught up and as organized as I could possibly get before the 15th, because I will no longer be working from home during the day. And while I don't do any of this during my workday, but I do, however, don't have to sit in a car for 2 hours every day. And next week I get to go back to enjoying a hour-long commute to work every day. So that should be fun. That should be real fun. That should be real fun. Let's see, Lisa, I use those clips when I cut 68 patches. I still want to, I have it on my wish list to get some kind of battle jacket type of thing to put patches on. It never occurred to me to do such a thing or to wear such a thing. But the more I get into doing kind of some of the stuff I'm doing, particularly with my Spotlights show, I think it'd be rad to have a patch for the people who came on my show, or create one for my own art. Apparently patches is a big deal to some of the comic book people, apparently, so what I've been told. I personally, total world unlike anything I've been in or lived in. I literally, part of it's being just an introverted loner that doesn't really go anywhere. The other part of it is I have a really short attention span. So if someone wants my attention, they're going to have to really almost hit me over the head to get my attention. Yeah. You have to practically hit me over the head to get my attention. And then when you have it, oh my God, it's even harder to keep it. Good luck. And just, I've been tested. I don't have ADHD or ADD. However, I do have, I just have a brain that functions differently in a way that's, I don't have a lot of room for bullshit. I don't have a lot of room for wasted space or time in my brain. And so I tend to tune out. I tend to tune out if something is wasteful. whether it's a person, a situation, an argument. I can't do. I got no interest in any of that shit. Life is too complicated as it is to complicate it further with a bunch of complications. Love is a tempo, love higher love. Ask me to have touch when you and I can't keep holding on to what you got when all you've got is love, one love, one love. I used to know the words to this song. What the hell's going on? Oh my god, the other day one of my videos got snagged or tagged for like a couple of seconds of the whatever. And it's only on YouTube. Only YouTube said something. Said it was a copyright thing, and it's funny because it was me singing to a song. The song itself was not on. The song was on my phone in my ear. And I don't know. I know this is going to sound really dorky, and I really don't care, but it was a Pink song. And I kind of was like, aw. So basically what you're saying is that my singing voice was good enough that the world of the bots or whatever it is that determines there's some copyright infringement, apparently they thought it was me playing Pink. I'm just going to say, it's flattering. Do I think I sing as good as Pink? No. But if YouTube wants to think it's the actual song that's on because I was singing to it, all right. I'm not gonna complain. You know, I thought that was hysterical. I was like, wait a minute, what is? Because when I got the little notification that the video couldn't be monetized, and I'm sitting there going, like I ever give like 2 fucks about anything I do being monetized. Anyway, I'm looking at this and I'm like, I'm on copyright. What are they even talking about? I don't play Pink. I didn't play Pink, and then I thought about it. I'm like, oh, that must have been when I was singing to Pink, which is, not the same. But apparently YouTube thought it was her. That makes me giddy. But no. For my people for you guys that are watching me right now, no, I don't think I sing as good as Pink. Nice thought. Nice try. Oh my god. Our dear sweet departed Van, when we were chatting and getting to know each other, he's like, can you sing or do you know how to sing or whatever? And I'm like, I do sing. I choose not to. And he's like, what does that mean? And I'm like, the only place you're really going to hear me sing is in church. That's the truth. That's the truth. Thank God I have more of those pens. I found these pens that they're super cheap and super Dollar Tree cheap gel pens. But I love them. They don't do a lot of bleeding, but they do wear out pretty fast. So, which is okay. Because honestly, like right now what I'm doing, I don't want it to be super dark and I don't want it to be super black and I don't want a lot of it doesn't have to be like that, is the point. Because I'm going to paint this. So I don't want it to be a lot of black. I mean, it's fine if it's got some black. The black is fine. That's the other reason that I wanted to transfer this and trace it to a different paper, because my original piece, which is behind this one, it could be totally painted the way that it is. It's mostly pencil, actually. I don't even remember. Did I ever ink that? Oh yeah, I did ink it. So yeah, I did ink it, and some of it is fine, but some of it is inked too thick in certain areas for me to come back through this and do some of the painting that I want to do with it. Because I'm going to use these other kind of watercolors I have. And okay, no promises, But I am going to try to keep some of these to be pastel or lighter color. You know, whether that happens or not, we'll see. We'll see. Anyone who knows me, if you follow me, or if you're just watching, if you're one of my new people now watching right now, yeah, I'm not big on pastels. So getting me to stick into the world of pastels is kind of difficult. I find myself without you, that I'll never. The other thing I'm doing is I'm extending this structure to be for the full page. That was the other intention. I didn't forget. But yeah, that reminds me. As I'm doing some of the lines, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to extend it and make it like go out past the original border, because the other thing I'm gonna do differently with this, um, as opposed to what I had originally planned, is I'm going to oh, I just totally lost my train of thought. Oh, I know what I said. The actual book itself, I changed the size of the pages. Nice to know you, how I find myself without you, that I'll never know. Let myself go. Hello, goodbye, I'm rather crazy, and I never thought I was crazy, but what do I know? I let myself go. I'm nice to know you, without you, no goodbye. Rather crazy, and I never thought I was crazy. No goodbye. It's nice to know you, how I find myself without you. No goodbye. I'm rather crazy, and I never thought I was crazy. Yo, what up? I know it's you. I know it's you. Yeah, I'm glad I got up and got the ruler, because there's no way I could have done this with that cardboard. You go in, please. Got me sitting rocking on the sun. Got my phone in my hand. My baby hit me 2 times. Just gotta hit her back. She said she's flying in tonight. See, my baby's been gone for so long. It's back in time. It's time to get it on. As soon as she would eat me at the spot about it. It gives me 2 whole hours to get my shit straight. It's around 6. It's almost time to see it. This is part of this song is almost spoken word, really. These are like all these others on the paper chase. She's the kind of girl that you want to stay true to. There's nothing that this girl wouldn't do for you. Head here in the driveway, open up the door. Now, if I try to do this circle and fuck it up, I'm going to be very upset. I don't know how long it took me to draw that circle, but I freehanded it, and now I've got to make sure I don't fuck it up. So, we will have a little bit of help, I think. Could you tell me to me, baby? Since you left town, you around acting crazy. And I didn't know you treat me this way. You heard it sound it's on another day, baby. Made sure tonight, the dream was on, she was on. Shit was tight. Oh, maybe wait, hold on a second. Don't put this all on me. Since you left town, you've been trying to run down with every girl you see. I can't believe you do this to me. I heard about your ring with the red bands. Why you wanna go and play a game you can't win? Oh, fuck. Son of a bitch. Do what you used to. Boy, you thought you were deceiving me. With your infidelity, I found someone who really is. I need bigger circle stencils. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think I did it. I think I did it. Infidelity, I found someone. What the heck is that? I found someone new. Think I feel more life than you. And this is what we call happy mistakes, as Bob Ross would say. So I get to come in here and create parts of this that was not there out of the lines of some of the stuff that I did differently. I'll say that. I'll use that word differently. Not wrong, differently than the evidence behind it. So they won't be exactly the same. Check that out. Tracing my own work, and now I've got two pieces that are not the exact same. So there. It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. I go out every night and sleep all day. Ship your love away. My great headstones. Never choose. I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant, but nothing, said nothing can take away these blues. It's been so lonely without you here, like a bird without a song. I can't stop these lonely tears from falling. Tell me, baby, where did I go wrong? Put my arms around every boy I see. It only remind me of you. I went to the doctor and guess what he told me? Guess what he told me? He said, girl, you better try to have fun no matter what you do. But he's a fool. To you. Hello, my one viewer. I love my my one viewer, my dutiful follower, whoever you are. And then like, it's cool I think probably throughout the whole course of my time online, there's usually a good 10 people that come on and hop off, say hi. Some say hi, some don't. Um, so cute. My friend Brad in New York, he'll watch my videos and then he'll send me a message like about something I said in one of them. He's just so adorable. It's like one of my just. I can't wait to see him. I'm gonna go to New York soon. Talk to him. I need to actually talk to him, not just message him. I was busy the other day when I was messaging with him, but I need to actually call him because that is also on my radar and wish list money wise is putting together the funds to make a trip to New York. To you. Okay, so I have traced the original piece, what's there. So that part is done, which means that I can now take this piece, which is what I have, and try to get it to where you guys can see it. This camera is way up high. It's way up there. Like way up there. Like way high. I will remember you. Okay. Come on. Stay in one spot. I think I've got the height right. Now I just got to get it to stay. There we go. Wait. Please. Stay there. Stay there. You gonna stay there? There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to extend this to be basically a full image type of thing on the bottom so that it doesn't seem like it was a smaller piece. So I get to do, that's the other cool thing about this. I knew, like, I'm like, oh, it'd be cool. Basically, taking this piece and making a whole, like, recreated type of different piece, really, without sketching. I'm just going to try to freehand this with ink and see what happens, Why not? As I would say to anyone else, if they were asking or not asking when it comes to art, don't tell yourself there has to be any rules to it. Just do what you're going to do. Do it how it feels good to you. And as Bob Ross would say, because I'm going to say, I think I'm going to try to quote Bob Ross every time I'm on. And it's usually always going to be the same line. It's always the same thing. Do what makes you happy. Art should make you happy. If it doesn't make you happy, don't bother. Just. Okay, that is. I see. Okay. My eyes, I needed to see a difference to something because it's one thing to extend it, which is fine. But I just realized that because I extended it, part of my shadowing on the other piece didn't make any sense. It's like, wait a minute, why does that look different to me? And it was just a difference in visual. Just a difference that I'm going to rectify right now. Remembrance. I will remember you. So afraid to let you, no afraid to lose. Living down to paths like this and make me choose. you gave me life. I will remember you. Remember me. Don't let your life pass you by. Remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. It just comes memories. Memories. Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, the break that would make it okay. It's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction, a beautiful release. Memories sink through my veins. Find some peace to know. It's in my ear over here. It's totally uncomfortable over there. Fixed it. What an idiot. I am so stupid. Oh, that was funny. That was some funny shite. It's very funny. I think I'm going to watch Trainspotting tonight. I'm pretty sure that is going to be my movie of choice. Because I want to watch the part where they're talking about the dog and they're in the park and they're doing the Sean Connery voice. Keeps on twisting, on building a line, and to make up for all that you had. Don't make no difference. You say you're my last chance. It's easy enough to believe. All this glory and sadness brings me to. Hopefully, I'm not busting anybody's ears. Haha. Far away from here, from this dark cold town, and the endlessness that you feel. May you find some comfort here. May you find some comfort here. Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. In your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I need no easy, 'cause that's easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Well, we have 18 minutes, because then I will be signing off to watch someone else after I am done. I thought I would be on. No, this is gonna work out perfect, timing wise. Good mama, life has just begun. And you know the way. Mama, ooh, that's weird. What? Too late. My time has come. Send shivers down my spine. Body's aching. Oh, crap. Goodbye, everybody. Okay. So, I feel like I want to do something down here. Oh yeah, I like that. I know I saw one that I wanted to use in here. Something over to a man, gotta do the fandango. Thunderbolt to lightning, very, very frightening me. Boy, nobody loves me, he's just a poor boy from a poor family, singing his life like a small cups of tea. Easy go, you didn't let me go, we still not know, we will not let you go. Mamma mia, let me go. Yeah, jeepers, the temple on a fire for me. You think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, just give this to me, baby. This song, and a lot of other songs, always makes me think of my ex-fiance and how anyone I've ever dated since pales in comparison to the kind of devastation that I felt after that relationship. And like, you know, I am going to, my show Friday night is going to be about that. And I'm looking forward to it. Super looking forward to it. But definitely looking forward to the conversation about what do you call it? Measurement. Or no, how does it? Without repercussion, without the fear of repercussion. I'm trying to remember the title of my broadcast. Anyway, doesn't matter. It'll come to me. But anyway, my dutiful follower, the Malo. I got more than one person here. Thank you for being here. Yeah. So whoever's here, one of the most important things I could ever think of when it comes to life. And I was thinking about this Queen song. Just don't ever let anyone or any situation ever make you feel as if because of them or that or it or otherwise, that it somehow means that you don't matter or you shouldn't be here or any of that bullshit. Because that's some false bullshit. None of us need to bother ourselves with allowing ourselves to start thinking about. It's just, no, don't waste your time with that. Just don't. There are far more important things to do in life than to sit around and have to worry about what other people are thinking about us. And the truth is most of them aren't even thinking about us. These forlorn lovers, these people that we're missing, these people that we're longing for, they probably don't even fucking think of us. And so it's easier said than done, but I'm super excited that that's going to be our topic Friday night. And again, we'll get to explore that. So that should be interesting. I just got to see you banging in that purple rain. I want to be your weekend lover. What? I think he's early. Oh well. Okay. So, let me see. I've gotten so used to using the camera as a perspective for me before I move on to something else. Oh, this was a really good idea. I'm like super, super happy. Oh man, the things my brain are already thinking about when it comes to when I do the color on this, when I do the painting for it, you know, so many different things in mind. So I have my cross. I've got that. I've got my fish. Do I have my fish? Yep, I got my fish right. Oh, wow. Yes, because I was live. He's laughing because I'm live. Well, we will see. I'm like, do I sign off so I can watch Sean? Or do I... Oh, what is he doing? Hi! Because I'm live. Aw. You're next. Oh my god. He cracks me up, Will. You crack me up. Aw. I have to tell him what I meant. Okay. So this piece is done for the most part. I do think I'm going to probably do some more fine tuning stuff like what I'm doing right now, just kind of going around and cleaning up some of the black areas and adding some intricacies and some little designs. But it's basically done. That is basically the gist of it. Oh, you know what? Ooh, I didn't see that before. That would be good. That's a good idea. Let me put some graves back here. Let's put some graves. Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that. I think I'm gonna. Whoa. That was way not where I wanted that line to be, but you know what? It'll work there. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. I like that. That's all right. I wasn't sure if I wanted the gate in the center, but I think I think I do. I think I do like it. I like it there. Add some of my lines down here. Yep. Okay, yeah. That was really, really exactly what I needed to do. Um, it's a little blotchy, little couple of areas of blotchy ink, but that's not the end of the world because the stuff I'm going to do when I paint this should be just fine. Hmm. I think I'm going to do a spray seal on this ink before I paint. And that will keep the black exactly where I want it, which would be rad. And then I can be a little freer about how I do my colors. That's a good idea. That is a really good idea. I also still intend to scan this like I've been doing everything else. Before I do any kind of coloring on these, I've been scanning them as the black and white so that I can visualize them without color, as well as keep one for the coloring books that I'm gonna do. Um, I think what's starting out, or what started out as a coloring book of just some of my art, is going to turn into not only just the second edition of La Premiere Tomei, but it's also going to end up turning into a whole separate series that on its own, of its own. Just basically, as I do stuff and create them, I'm going to do some coloring books. I've been hooked up with another author woman who does she does a bunch of similar stuff with her work. That's always super rad. I haven't been able to order it because I can't afford it yet, but there is a poet who does comic books, and I came across her, and I have her saved so that I can get an idea of how she does her work and how it's presented, and not I don't know the first thing about setting up a comic book, but I did do my haiku one, and I think it came out okay. I've shown it to some people in the industry, and they've all given me fairly good feedback. I mean, hopefully they're not just being polite. I don't think they are. I think they mean what they say. I haven't met anyone yet, really. Well, maybe one person in particular who doesn't necessarily mean what he says, but other than him, yeah, most everyone tells me what I think is to be probably true. Oh wow, he's doing Thor. It looks like. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go. There you go. Check it out. What do you think? You'll fund just fine. Okay. All right. Now I'm done with it. Okay, maybe. Maybe I'll be done. Ooh. I just got the idea of doing some black crows sitting on this fence. That would be kind of cool and creepy. You know, it's kind of the point. It is a graveyard after all. Do you know? Huh. Check me out. All right. So yeah, so that was perfect timing, man. Like I wasn't sure. I actually had other things like, you know, kind of cued and thought about maybe doing as well. But this is enough. This is plenty because I've got so much work, so many things I'm going to illustrate in this book. That I am very confident that I've got enough work to keep me busy on this every day, to keep coming on here and sharing my work. And I appreciate you. For those of you that joined me, those of you that are going to watch this and message me later, and you know who you are, I love you and thank you. I'm so happy you do. One of the cool things about this whole world of being opened up to the whole world is meeting people from other parts of the world and having their timing and their lives be different time zones and stuff. And so I have a few people, at least 2 people I know for sure, who try to catch parts of it, or at least kind of get an idea of which project I worked on or what piece I did. And you know, I really don't even care. Like, even if you just fast forward to the end and you want to send me a message and tell me what you think, like, oh, that's horrible, like, you should have totally not done that way. I'm just kidding. No, you could actually give me that kind of feedback if you wanted. I might not care about your opinion, depending on who you are. But there you go. Oh, that's looking something else, man. That's something else. It definitely trips me out how different it looks in the screen. So that is going to be the graveyards for one of the pieces, one of the poems in the book. So that is today's work. It was a recreation sketch trace from this was the original. This is what I did today. I like both of them. Alrighty, have a great day. I'm gonna go. If you're watching, whoever that is, go follow Creators Outlet. because Will has Sean on. And yeah, I'm going to go watch him. I believe that's Thor. I'm pretty sure he's painting Thor right now. I'm going to ask that actually. Is that Thor? I'm going to share it to all my pages too. So if you're whoever you are, you can go follow it. Because as soon as I get off here, I'm going to go share Will's